My name is Helme I was born and raised in Beirut, Lebanon. I was 22 years old when I moved to the state in 1983, and the state became my home. I'm married to a Floridian, beautiful lady, and have two beautiful children. I graduated college and started working in sales. You get up in the morning, you go to work, do what you have to do to succeed, come back at night, go to sleep, get up in the morning, do the same thing. At the weekend, you go with your friends, you drink, smoke pot, party, see who you're gonna meet tonight, and that's how it was. And I was raised in a family that confessed Christianity. But living overseas did not have the understanding of who the person of Jesus Christ is. So I always felt in my heart that I'm a Christian. Why? Because I wore a cross, I went to church, and read my Bible. I was working at this company that a man and his wife, they had the contract for cleaning the workplace. I did not know him, but he was friendly enough that, sometimes he's there to get his check, we chat and talk. One morning, I should say, I came into work, and the bottom left drawer is where I put my personal stuff in. And I opened the drawer and I put stuff in, and there was like a small piece of paper like that. It had a question on it. And the question was, if you are to die today, would you go to heaven? Question mark. That's it. Somebody probably put it there by mistake, threw it away. 2 days later, the same size piece of paper, same handwriting, in my drawer. I says, okay, somebody probably playing a joke, it's not funny, threw it away. And went on for about a month. And I was leaving one night, and I was there late, and I was finishing up some paperwork, and I went to my office to get my personal stuff out of that drawer, and I see the guy that does the cleaning closing the door and getting up to leave, and here I am standing in front of him, and he was startled and, oh, you're here. I said, yeah, what are you doing in my drawer? Because I have my personal stuff in there. He said, yeah, I noticed your stuff was still here. He said, are you the one that putting these questions in there? If you are to die today, would you go to heaven? He said, yeah. He said, why's the games? Just ask me. So he looked at me in the face and he said, if you are to die tonight on your way home, would you go to heaven? I said, of course I will. What stupid question is that? He said, how do you know that? I said, well, I'm a Christian. I said, well, I'll follow the 10 Commandments. I'll try to do what I need to do, and I go to church and I'll go to heaven. And which that opened up the door for him to explain to me what salvation was. He explained all these things to me. Well, thank you. I wanted to think about that because I don't know what it was. I mean, I really thought, it was captivating, but I thought he was just telling me something. One weekend, and I remember after Thanksgiving of 1991, I was sitting at home in my apartment watching TV, had me a few drinks, smoked a joint, and I was really, really, really hungry. And I get in my car. But on my way there, instead of going to Taco Bell, I find myself turning left. There's a Catholic church in there called Holy Redeemer, and this is where I used to go. I park, and I get out of the car, and all of a sudden, kind of you hear yourself, you talk to yourself sometimes, like yourself is telling you, says, what are you doing here? It's Saturday night. Nobody's here. A voice that I heard, that voice, this very soft voice, said, it's okay, the door is open. I pulled the door to the chapel, it was locked, and I went to go back to my car. That same voice that's the second time I'm realizing that I'm hearing this voice, said, the main door is opened. Wait a minute, churches lock their doors because they don't want things stolen. This door is open. Now I walk in through that door to the main sanctuary. I sat in there and looking down, I could not look up. There was a cross in there. I know it's right over the altar. I could not look at the cross. But all that came to mind one time is a prayer I heard some preacher on TV praying. And I kind of remembered a little bit of it, and I said, Lord, I've been living my life the way I want to for 31 years now. I'm just tired. won't you come in to my life and rearrange it the way you see fit? That's exactly what I said, word for word. I can't describe the feeling, but it's like all of a sudden, wow, I'm lighter. That load that was on my shoulder is gone. My head lifting up and looking at that cross. And right there and then, I knew something has happened. And got up and went to my car. But instead of going to Taco Bell, I went the opposite direction back to my apartment. And I felt the urgency that I needed to do that. Parked my car, got up the stairs, went to my apartment, and the first thing I did, opened up a box, a container that had pot in it, flushed it all down the toilet. The papers, I wet them with water, threw them in the trash. And all the paraphernalia that I had, I broke it up so it cannot be used by anybody, and I threw it away in the trash. Now, all of a sudden, I have an awareness of what to do and how to do what is expected of me to do. The best way to describe it, I'm no longer the planner. During that time, how my life changed, I'm no longer have the pressure on me to perform certain things and do certain things. I'm no longer the one driving. I'm the one following. I'm not leading, I'm following. And I like it that way. I have peace.